Hello folks, Hot Rod Rodney 25, aka Out of Scale Railroad, coming to you with another video. Prestonburg area changes, part A16 of my Prestonburg area changes video series, version 2. As you can see, I repainted this granite gray. It looks white on the camera, but it's granite gray the whole way up to part of the new trolley dock here, where they load and unload the people for the trolley ride. As you follow this round here, round this line, is somewhere where they're going to be standing in line to get to the trolley. If the trolley is, that backed up. Hopefully it won't be, but who knows. But anyway, this is the down ramp right here, as you can see, coming down, and that line stops, so people will be able to get off this path and go over here and look at what's going to be like trolleys that are here in Prestonburg historic site. It'll be trolleys and locomotives and whatever else gets put in here. But if we go back up the ramp and go across the new part of the ramp. Now, all this, remind you not to get excited, because none of this is finished. It's way from being finished. I'm looking at this to be at least a 20-part series, or maybe even a 25-part series. But anyway, here's an access hole that I cut out, and we'll take the pointer and attempt see if I can get this out, because I shot this video a little bit ago and it decided it was going to stop on me while I was recording. So we'll look down in this access hole, and there is an Atlas re-railer, and I'll be able to get my hand down in there for derails and to help clean the track between over here and here. So that'll help me out a lot with that access hole there. And it'll just fall right back in there. It shouldn't move unless, something puts a lot of pressure on it and caves it in. I will probably put some kind of braces under it just to help hold it under there a little better. But I'll get around to doing that later. But anyway, this new ramp will go over to the bridge, which is not in. And I don't know if I showed this last time in part A15 or not. My growth going up the wall and growth on my tunnel portals down below. If we go across what is supposed to be the bridge, of course the switch down here is to the siding. All of this has been repaint it, so I did not put the siding in yet. But as we go over here, across the bridge, I was going to have something set in here. I'm not sure if I still will. But I may tie the track down on top of this removable piece that will go, of course, in there. You'll get the general idea if I just set it there, because the paint's all wet and I don't want to put it in there and mess it up. But anyway, that'll slide right back in there, and I may just make it so I can remove what's on top of it and have the track come out with it. The cork road bed and the track. Now that might not happen that way. I don't know. We'll see how I decide to do it, because I was going to have something set in here, but there's probably not going to be a lot of room to move around, or unless it's something small set in there. But anyway, the visitors are going to walk across here in between the tunnel portal and the bridge, and come up here, and there'll be some kind of piece of road bed right here with some kind of short locomotive or a trolley set in there. I may put just like maybe wheels. Now that I think of it, I could put wheels or parts or something on top of that and have it removable with the access panel. But right now everything's drying right there, so I'm going to let that dry overnight, and I'll figure that part out in the morning. Moving on, if we go back across the bridge and come down the ramp, we will have some kind of or piece of cork road bed right here with some kind of locomotive sitting on it. Over here, where the old scenery was to the one of the original yards that I had in here. This will be a piece of cork road bed across where the grass and all that and dirt piles was. I'm going to cover all that up. Put another locomotive there. The creek, I covered some of it up. And the reason I did that is because I want to use this space, or that messed up area and this messed up area, because they're staggered. I can put a locomotive in and put another locomotive in right here for display purposes. And the creek, I'm going to narrow and try to get put back along here as much as I can without it interfering with the locomotives. Sorry. Excuse me. Well, anyway, that's the story on that. This might have an engine setting there. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working on my idea. I may put a piece of cork road bed right there and put another engine in, just to, give it a little more variety of exhibits to look at. And then probably the rest of this will probably be a crossing. I don't know if it'll be here or where it might be, but I'm thinking this might be the crossing where people enter and they'll go this way and park wherever, and then of course the overflow parking lot will be part of this add-on attachment out here that has yet to be put on. So yet, that is, it's cut and made up and painted. It's just I can't work with it out here right now. So, but this mostly is going to be parking lot, I think, because I'm going to have some place to park, you know, customers or visitors, spectators. I was going to do that. I was going to have them come in, and some of them was going to park back here, and I decided against that because I wanted to put engines back here, and I don't know, I doubt I'm going to put another engine over here and get you back on camera. I thought about putting something right here. I don't know yet, but I am still deciding over here also, because like I said, I'm going to have parking in this area. So in order to get, you know, some cars in here. So, and then this is the siding that comes in under the ramp tunnel and comes down, hooks into this diamond crossover, and then of course they'll just go out here on the add-on board and stop on a bumper. What is going to be in here, I don't know. It may be just an extra box car. It may be a gondola or something to haul trash. But the cars and the train will back in here after everything's closed for the day. They'll back in here, unload freezer, refrigerated, or frozen and refrigerated stuff, food. Of course, you know, they'll back up however far they can back up and get more box cars unloaded that has like your memorabilia, historic stuff, hats, t-shirts, stickers, you know, maybe even some toy trains, who knows. Being that it is a historic site, it could have a little bit of everything. But of course, through this tunnel will be that big invisible train layout. So that'll be, you know, one of the attractions. So this spot here is already, you know, basically took up because of the siding, which is it's operational siding, but it won't be operating during business hours. So other than that, guys, everything's been repainted. I'm going to redo this tomorrow and figure out how to disguise the cuts on that. I'm going to add some trees back in here to help cover the switch and the wires. I know it was a pass through and you was going to just see the train pass through back there. Well, now it's still going to be a pass through, but it's going to have trees. So basically the train's going to pass through behind the trees rather than being in the complete open. So because I need to hide the wires a little bit, and I thought of also hiding that switch and part of the siding. So, and if I didn't already mention, the tunnel portals also have growth on them on both sides. I don't know if you can see that one or not. It's a little dark. But, and there's our friend the clock, which is saying 4 o'clock, and that's wrong. It ain't no 4 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, with that being said, like, share, subscribe, comment on this video, ding the bell so you don't miss no new videos, and we'll catch you on the next video. Till then, thanks for watching. Hot Rod Rodney 25 out.